Hello all. I am Dr. Rama Vaidyanathan, Professor of Biotechnology and Director, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence in Innovation and Entrepreneurship at Chennai. In this course on research ethics, you have learned many techniques. In this module, we will take a different approach. We will find out if by thinking innovatively and creatively can we avoid plagiarism. We will learn a technique called design thinking. We will learn this with the help of several case studies. In the first segment, we will see how a group of students learnt design thinking approaches and designed a model called prototype called Embrace Infant Warmer by actually going to the place where the problem was seen and devising a solution. On completing this module, you will understand the significance of innovation in research, learn to use the design thinking process to drive innovation, and develop your innovative research project. This module is divided into 3 segments. In the first segment, we will understand the significance of innovation in research, learn about the design thinking process. In the second segment, we will look at how design thinking can be used in a research process. We will go through the first few steps of design thinking using an example. In the third segment, we will learn methods of ideation, prototyping, and testing. We will then summarize our learnings. Why is innovation significant in research? Global Innovation Index is a ranking method used by the World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO. After surveying and analyzing data from 129 countries, India's rank was declared to be 52 in 2019. 5 years back, it was 81. Clearly, there is an improvement. But our target is to reach the top 30 in the next 4 years. There are 7 pillars in the Global Innovation Index. We have improved in the knowledge and technology output, market sophistication, human capital and research, institutions. We have to improve in business sophistication, infrastructure, and creative outputs. There is a need to drive innovation in the academic and research environment. The new education policy of 2019 calls for a bold culture of innovation. Call for research grants ask for ideas which are focused on solving local problems, provide novel solutions, drive entrepreneurship. The roadmap to research innovation is a process of continuous interaction between stakeholders who are affected by a problem and research groups to develop solutions collaboratively which add value to the stakeholder. In research, publications are very important. Let's look at the criteria for publication in highly ranked journals. They are relevance of the topic to the times. Originality, that is the results and conclusions must not have been published anywhere else. The conclusions are of interest, must be of interest and be impactful to an interdisciplinary readership. Fourthly, the work should be ethical and reproducible. So scholars need to focus on areas which are problems that need to be solved, are relevant to the times and focus on innovative solutions. To incorporate innovative thinking in PhD research, scholars need to combine a literature review with interaction with the stakeholders in the society, seeking and ideating for newer solutions. The research projects focusing on unmet needs in the society with novel solutions will help build a culture of independent, innovative research which adds value to the society. Design thinking was coined by Tim Brown and David Kelley of IDEO, a design company started in the 1990s. David Kelley is also the founder of the Stanford D School. the Hasso-Plattner Institute of Design at Stanford University, USA. In his own words, design thinking is a method to come up with breakthrough ideas that are new to the world, especially for complex problems. It requires a multidisciplinary team to build prototypes and try them out with users. Design thinking is an approach for innovating by empathizing with people to get an insight on their needs and find a way for technology to fill this need. Desirability, feasibility, and viability must be satisfied for an innovation to succeed. Design thinking is different from other methods of innovation by being focused on the problem rather than the solution. Design thinking has been used extensively in companies like Apple, Airbnb, PepsiCo, etc. All of Apple products like their iconic mouse, a sleek keypad, and the other user interface programs are developed keeping the user in mind. In a course on design thinking that was done at Stanford University, a group of students were given a challenge. The challenge was that 20 million premature and low birth weight babies are born each year in Nepal. These students started their design thinking process by actually visiting Kathmandu and interviewing the stakeholders. They very soon realized that the real problem was that preterm babies born outside the hospital could not be kept warm until they reached the hospital. With this defined statement, they went back and developed various prototypes, and one of that was a prototype sleeping bag which will keep the baby warm until the baby could reach a hospital. This product ultimately became quite successful. It was taken up by GE and produced on a commercial scale. So here is an example where design thinking could develop an affordable method to solve an existing problem. Design thinking process has 6 phases: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test, and implement. You have just been introduced to the concept of design thinking in this segment. Did you find it interesting? Do you think you can use it in your research? You want to learn more about design thinking, isn't it? There are 6 steps in design thinking. We will learn the first 3 steps in the next module.